beginning of this game, and we had a chance to speak with Coach Cleo Hill, and he said we've got to take that first punch and not fall, which is a fantastic number when you can rely on that part of your offense from your defense big time.
They're in the top 10 ranking-wise, Anthony Cowan Jr. and company. Baseline, getting it to go.
And coming into this season, shot 59% from the line last year.
Maurice Vassell smothered. All right, Queen at the top. Miguel takes it the other way. Selton Miguel lays it in. Jacoby Gillespie has really helped pick up the slack scoring from the guard department. After Jameer Young turned pro, and Reese inside.
And that's
Rodney Rice, who took that spot in the starting five after the first 4 games of the season. Ishawn Harris-Smith still brings a ton of energy. Defensive abilities off the bench, and he finds Reese here. Nice day so far. Few boards, few points, now a block. And he wants it on the offensive end.
Yeah, you got to show the ball to Juju Reese and then get into his body. You can't take it right up over him.
Block on the other end, 2 points on this end. It is all Juju Reese in the first 5.5 minutes. A great start today.
Yeah, Gapari is shooting 40% from 3, right? 8 of the least point is quick. They understand the assignment of Division I basketball and the speed that you have to get your shot off.
Kicks down to Johnson from 3, gets it to go. Kevin Willard, this is your time again before conference play to maybe see some of those looks. Swatted away by Gapari, but the second effort there from KC Shaw. Slate of fouls, but a really good start for Juju Reese so far today.
Yeah, just staying hydrated at this point. That's a great thing for Juju Reese, his senior year, so you've seen him mature competitively in that way and staying disciplined.
Queen contesting from behind. Edwin Young, Earl Walton disagreeing there on the call, but it will send Christopher Flippin to the line. Second 1 of 2 in his first trip.
I get it, but most times, just give it up to, right, he just faded away a little bit, took the power off that shot. He knew, you know, the higher you go on the glass, the more effective with that same notion with that drive.
And a hat trick, if you will.
My thing always, right? Don't do it just on a Tuesday. Do it every day, and he does that.
Inside to Queen, there's another assist for Gillespie.
Execution.
Nice play by Queen, swats it away. Can he get to it? Now he does. Derek Queen the steal. Derek Queen the drive. Derek Queen, no good. Reese there to clean it up. More and more polished together on the court as we head into conference play this coming week.
But that synergy, it doesn't take long to recover that and redevelop that at this stage of their careers. Teams in the Big Ten Conference this season, and for Rice, sophomore.
Dropped down by KC Shaw. That's
For Kevin Willard and his Turks.
Swinging it around the Hawks here, driving baseline. Shaw finds a way past Reese to put it in.
Over a 45% clip.
0 of 8 so far today. Shaw elevates and knocks it down. 3 coming down this end for the Hawks. It's been a game of runs and droughts so far. Rice finally ends that 3-point. Loses the handle here. Gillespie has all the runway he needs to slam it home.
Connected on that action at the top.
Flippin took a deflection from behind the backboard. It's good from Parrell Shaw. 7 of his threes. Rodney Rice to the corner. From Geronimo for 3. An unlikely source, but he knocks it. Only a 17% shooter from beyond the arc last year. Doesn't take too many of those. Spin underneath. It's good from Hassan Perkins.
Which they did, right? But we have to be able to respond to that, and they have. Have been able to dispel those 10-0 runs from Maryland so far.
Shaw at the end of the shot clock, no good. Gillespie pushing the tempo. Gillespie, no-look pass up from Deshaun Harris-Smith. That's par for the course for Juju Reese. Underneath, kicks it out from the corner for 3. No good, in and out. Gillespie there, though, for the putback. Great chances, again, right out of the gates in the brunt of conference play to prove they belong in the top 25, going on the road against a Washington team and on the road against a 9th-ranked Oregon team.
Victories when you can get those.
They started conference play with a massive win at home over Ohio State, then lost on the road against Purdue in a tightly contested matchup. Second effort there from Christopher.
And that's what happened on that play.
Flippin knocks it to go. Reese backing in on Flippin. Reese spins underneath, goes up strong. Count it.
A big-time bucket for the big fella.
Reese now 3. Holding for the last shot of this first half. Gillespie finds Deshaun Harris. Smith straight away 3, drops it, and that's big for his confidence. He's been struggling as of late. Great way to punctuate the first half for Maryland. College Park.
And Queen starting this half on the bench, a little double stagger action.
Geronimo from Gillespie. Altered by Geronimo. Second effort here, and Vassell puts it in.
I mean, injuries are so unfortunate, right? I mean, it kind of robs you of your opportunity to stay in good rhythm.
Stretches in that first half where Maryland went very quiet on the offensive end. Allowed UMES to linger, bring it close. Another 2 for Shaw.
Nice patience. He surveyed, kept the basketball in front of him and dished it.
From the free throw line again, had been 70% on the season coming in.
And there's
5-4 to shoot. Johnson gets Reese to leave his feet. And
he just stayed with the play.
Gillespie got knocked in the face behind the play. It's a 5-on-4 right now for the Hawks. Throwing it down.
Get in the open floor and push tempo, but you can have.
Eric Queen gets the first to go on what's been a relatively quiet day for him, given what we've come to. Shooting well, keeping it tight today. Shaw, a big reason why. There's 2 more for him.
Times, but you got to communicate, especially with UMES going quickly like that in the quarter court.
Queen no good. Reese the board. Reese spins underneath. He has a chance at a 3-point play. Keep feeding the beast. Juju. After he got Derek Queen's miss to lead to this sequence. Cannot complete the 3-point play, though. Maybe use it right now. Like you said, struggling to get consecutive stops. They do here. Queen looking for Tafari Gapari. He gets this one to go. Shaw, end-to-end. Quick pace here for Cleo Hill Jr. Comes over with him. Here's Queen. Perkins there to contest. Queen on the drive. Gets his own miss. He might have. Still got it down. That was a tough one off the face of Martino. Flippin did him no favors on that bullet pass inside. Down to 1 second on the shot clock and off glass it. Malachi Palmer sits down with his second foul. Shaw rises. No good. Reese slapped it away. It's Shaw who gets his own miss then in the end. Kicks it out for 3. Johnson nails it. Reese.
And now they're headed to the line yet again. This UMES roster played for this.
Against power conference teams. They were such an unknown because it's a full new roster, but they were voted to finish 7th out of 8 in the MEAC. I don't know. What we've seen so far here today, this new team is Queen. 5 points for Rodney Rice. Juju Reese down low. Poked away. Reese fading. Connects.
Right. Just shoot over top. Make it easy.
Rice found it between his legs. Out to Selton Miguel. This is where Maryland again can. Maryland. That's what Cleo Hill Jr. hopes on the UMES side. They've avoided that quote-unquote kill shot. An official stat now keeping track of it. And they'll avoid it again with that bucket. Just over 8 to go. Miguel from the corner is good. Selton Miguel had been very hot from beyond the arc. The last 2 games was 0 for 5 before that 3. That one looked a little bit more evident. It was beyond the gather and just an extra step.
Right.
This one falls here from Perkins. Punch back from UMES. Rather, 18 was their biggest lead of the day. They've always just punched back right after that, the Hawks, and kept it close.
Well, that's what Cleo Hill Jr. wanted is Queen.
Fouls that he's playing with. See if they want to attack him down low. Another giveaway, though, coming across half court by Maryland.
Skip passes are easy to anticipate, especially when you're quick.
So far.
Well, you have to shorten your pass when you have a team that you're playing against that has quick feet in those gaps. In this game.
Quiet quality from Queen. Say that 3 times fast.
I'm not. You got that.
Queen connects on the second. Gillespie around the screen from Queen. Back out to Derek Queen. Driving Queen up strong. Chance for a 3-point play. What was a quiet day is a lot louder now. And Johnson off the mark. Off the fingertips of Queen. Back out to Shaw. AC Shaw in his mid-range game. That is where he's at his best. Flipping, banging bodies down there and gets it to fall.
Been steady on the glass, though.
Juju Reese backing in. Kisses it home.
And so him right there on that left block and let him get loose. Going to be coming in his face, so.
But eventually Maryland has pulled away here. on the way to a 23rd straight non-conference victory at home over an unranked team, with Big Ten play coming up next week.
Absolutely, especially with the pace of play from UMES, especially in the second half in that regard, because they were able to kinds of teams throughout conference play.
Tries to kick it out. Miguel has it. Gillespie running. Gillespie from Miguel back again and one. Selton Miguel end the game in that win over Syracuse. Gillespie, though, has taken his seat, done for the day, so that double-double not coming for him.
Of the different styles of play that Maryland will have to face out of the gates in Big Ten competition, and that's what you want, right? Iron sharpening iron.
Some of the best names, too. Don't forget Supreme Cook, Great Osobor, your two favorites.
My two favorites. And he's one of the nicest young men, too. And a lot of different ways stylistically, right? And Maryland just stayed with what has gotten them to this point in the season with their effectiveness on the defensive end, just dominating on the glass as well. And those second chance opportunities and those blocks, those were big-time plays that Maryland needed.
Long outlet pass here. Just putting some finishing touches on it here for UMES, who the buzzer sounds a 15-point win, 81-66 from Maryland here to end 2024. Conference play begins next week.